Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot, and over the next 14 days, I'm going to show you the exact systems and processes we've used to generate over $20 million in online sales with Facebook ads. We're going to go over how to craft a winning offer, how to build high converting Facebook ads, and how to scale Facebook ads to hit your revenue goals within inside your business. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nick Theriot, and I've generated over $20 million online utilizing Facebook ads. We are a Facebook ads agency, and we only work with clients, so the $20 million does come from client revenue, and we work with clients across e-com, app installs, and lead generation. We're also a Facebook accredited agency through their Facebook partner program, and we have spent over $4.5 million just in the last 6 months. These systems and strategies I'm going to show you are the exact systems and strategies we used for an account spending $100 a day, all the way to an account spending $15,000 a day. So buckle up and get ready, because over the next 14 days, I'll be pulling everything back and showing you step-by-step what we do and how you can implement this into your business. And at any time you're curious of how we can help your business scale and hit revenue goals, click the link below to book a call with me and my team. We'll do a free strategy session together, and we'll go ahead and give you that strategy to where you can either take it and run with it, or you have the option to work with us if we think you're a good fit. That's it right there. So buckle up and let's get started. So how to run Facebook ads in 2022, part 1, offer research. So what is an offer? We get a lot of questions around this. Nick, is an offer 10% off discount code? What the hell is this? Simplest terms, and this is what made sense for me. Again, this is what makes sense for me. So, if you have your own definition, cool. But essentially for me, an offer is the value you're giving people in exchange for their money. It's more than just 10% off. And we're gonna go over a few examples in a second of different offers and how the value changes based off the price. So the importance about an offer is this is the single highest leverage action you can take that will make you the most money. If you have a bad offer and you go in with some incredible ads, likelihood you're going to see a really low ROAS, really hard to scale, you're going to struggle. If you go in with a really good offer and crappy ads, you'll still see some substantially really good results. And in fact, for us, it's the only way we were able to scale a brand to doing $840,000 in 21 days because we had a really good offer. We had a really amazing product specifically for Valentine's Day, and people loved it, and we were able to give a lot of value for a really good price, and it took off because we had the right offer, the right value, and we solved a major problem. So value is created by solving a problem, solving a desire, helping people achieve a vision. That's a value to people. How people value that specific product, and that's it right there. So that's the importance of an offer. And like I said, it's going to allow you to scale more aggressively and create quantum leaps in revenue for your business. So the offer is very important. So I'm gonna give you guys a few examples really quick. So let's say, for example, you have a $20 pin, just freaking $20 pin. That's it. Pin you're writing with, something really simple in that perspective right there. And then on the side of it, you see a $20 pin, same thing, but it's stainless steel and it's ergonomic, which basically just means it fits your hand better. And for people who like to write a lot, and their hands cramping up, well, this is more ergonomics and it fits your hand better. It's also stainless steel, which is just a really cool value add in that sense right there. You're not getting some cheap little plastic, I think it's BIC, B-I-C, pin, so it's a really good pin in that sense right there, but for the same price. Now, a $20 stainless steel ergonomic pin that comes with a year's worth of ink cartridges. So you can see right here, the value increased yet again. It's still offering the same product, but it's also solving another problem outside of the product. So don't you guys hate when you get a really good pen and then all of a sudden the ink is out after a month, and now you got to try to find the ink cartridges online? Well, here we're giving people a year's worth of ink cartridges included in their purchase. Now, the cool thing about this is that out of these 3 examples right here, not once did the price change, but yet you're more likely to purchase this $20 stainless steel ergonomic pen that comes with a year's worth of ink cartridges than 2 or 1 because it has more value. And we're going to go in a second of when you need to increase the value of a product based off competition and how you can identify that. But I just really want to showcase these 3 examples for you, because a lot of you guys would probably look at this and be like, hey, okay, let's just go ahead and decrease the price. So if everyone's selling a $20 pen, I'm going to sell a $10 pen. Yes, that's good. That's another route to go. But it also, I believe that constantly selling the lowest price, the problem with that is that you're going to just attract people that are looking for the cheapest price all the time. Whereas if you're constantly improving your product and providing a better offering, you're going to attract people that are willing to spend a lot of money with your brand and stay with your brand for a long period of time when it comes from purchasing again and again and again. So that's my particular mindset around it. And I also believe too that your current financial situation is going to dictate the amount of money you ask for. Back in 2015, when I owned a local business doing auto detailing, I remember like the highest package we had was $1,500 USD. It's called ceramic coating. It's about 3 days to do. And I had a really uncomfortable period of my life where it was very hard for me to ask for that money due to the level of my financial situation at the time. I probably had $500 in my bank account. Now I can easily ask for brands, hey, $10,000 to run your ads because 1, I'm very confident in the product, and 2, my financial situation is different now to where I believe that's a small amount of money. So that's also another thing too. So that's why we're going to get into competition and really basing your offer around what the competition is, because 9 times out of 10, everyone who's watching these videos, none of you guys are releasing a product that no one has. Like I've probably been on hundreds of sales calls and only maybe 10% of them are products that are completely new to the market or offers that are completely new to the market and no one's seen before. So a lot of you guys are going to have competition. So how do you range with competition? So for example, if no one was selling a pin, like there was literally no pins out in the market, everyone was still using, rocks and like scraping the ground to draw shit or something like that. However they used to do it in the old days. Okay, if no one was selling a pin, you could enter the market with a $20 pin because it's a completely new product. It solves a lot of problems with helping people write, things like that. You could enter the market with a $20 pin and it would not matter because no one else was selling a pin. People needed a pin. No one else was selling it. Here's the pin. So when you become the first person to the market with an offer, it's actually quite easy to enter and allows you to scale super aggressively. Now, the problem with this is that as time goes on, you're going to get competition because people will see your success. It's just inevitable and people will see it and people will start, creating offers around it, things like that. So your objective is to always stay ahead of the curve. Look at Apple. Apple does this every single year by releasing new and improved iPhones, MacBooks, and stuff like that. They're in competition with HP, all of these other, Dell, all these other manufacturers. They're also in direct competition with, say Android and all the people that make Android iPhone or phones and stuff like that. So there's a lot of competition. They battle on a yearly basis. So if everyone was selling a $20 pin, so let's take a step forward. If everyone was selling a $20 pin, you could do 3 things or one of 3 things. You could offer the pin at a lower price. So this is the lower price objective right here. If everyone's offering a $20 pin, you could offer a $10 pin. Okay, maybe you found a new way to make pins cheaper. For me, I knew I have an autonomous stand-up desk. And I purchased from Autonomous because it was like $500-$600 for the desk, and all of the other competition was, selling at like $1,000-$2,000 a pop. Now the reason why they conveyed me over was because Autonomous proved why they could offer a lower price. So if you just offer a lower price in the whole competition, like let's say for example, everyone is selling a $20 pin and you came to market with a $10 pin, people would actually look at your product as a scam or for some reason like that because they're like, well, wait, well, how can you offer a $10 pin when everyone else is offering a $20 pin? If you don't offer them a justification for that price, it becomes a issue in that sense right there. So you need to offer why. So for autonomous, they had like a really cool reason why, they basically, get everything directly from the manufacturer. They manufacture all their own stuff. They don't remake. Like, I forgot the exact reason why. I mean, it's been about a year and a half, but they gave me a really good reason why. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So now I felt confident purchase from them at a lower price, knowing why they could offer a lower price. So that's a big, like, huge key thing to write down right there. Now, B is you could offer the pin at the same price, but a new and improved version. So for example, everyone was offering a $20 pin. I'm gonna offer a $20 stainless steel ergonomic pin that's gonna solve more pain points that the $20 pin, everyone was loving it. Everyone's buying it because it's the only one on the market. But a lot of people are complaining about the fact that it's hurting their hands after long hours of riding. So I'm gonna release a pin, same price point, but it's gonna be ergonomic. You could write with it for hours without getting any cramps or things like that in your hands. And guess what? It's gonna basically propel forward and it's gonna be a better product at that price and more people are gonna purchase it. So Apple does this every single year with iPhone. Every year, they're increasing the amount of stuff that's packed into it. And look, guys, it's literally a camera, a bigger battery, and maybe a millimeter or two of extra screen space. That's about it. But it's the main things that people want. People are constantly complaining, my phone's dying. People are constantly complaining that they can't have a 4K red camera in their pocket. So guess what? Apple's constantly improving the camera and constantly improving the battery because that's what is pushing in the main market to purchase. So with that, that's just a really good example right there. We can offer a better product. Now, C is you could offer the product at the same price with bonus items. Go figure out other pain points out there that create secondary and third products that you could offer with your main product. So, hey, everyone starts selling a $20 stainless steel ergonomic pin. So how do I further improve? What is the next problem that people have that I can go ahead and add on bonuses and things like that? So, for example, we're going to offer a $20 stainless steel ergonomic pin because we're solving that problem right there of hand cramping up, things like that. But we're also going to offer a year's worth of ink cartridges. Maybe it just might be 12. Maybe we know on average it takes about 30 days for a pin to wear out, and you need to replace the cartridge every 30 days. We'll add 12 cartridges inside the box when you purchase, okay? So I could do two things here. I can increase the price actually because I'm offering like let's just say, for example, I could do like, $30. I can offer it a little bit more because now in people's time, I'm like, well, wait, I can purchase a $20 pin that'll last 30 days, or I could purchase the same pin for $30 and get a year's worth of use out of it. So you can also increase the price in that sense right there too. To also, you could also do that as a price test right there with that offer in that sense right there. So I'm offering bonus items because people are loving the pin, but the problem is now that after 30 days, they're having to toss it away because there's no ink cartridges. So I'm providing them the ink cartridges in that sense right there. So go out there and look at other problems that are created by that product. Now, this is something really interesting. So this is basically taking your current avatar, and this is the avatar. Like basically you do a avatar that's like before and after, before the $20 pin, now with the $20 pin. Now you're doing a before and after, before with the $20 pin, now after the $20 pin, as in, all right, what are the problems that were created with that $20 pin in our life and how can we solve them by adding in other items and things like that? So really advanced analysis, but this is going to help you stay ahead of the curve and give you a more competitive advantage in your business. And again, great offers allow you to scale more aggressively and create quantum leaps in revenue inside of your business. So this is going to massively help you out with the positioning of your product and all that stuff right there. Now, how do you actually go out there and research the competition? That's a really big key right there because you need to research your competition. Now, here's a mindset issue I find with a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys are like, okay, cool. I'm selling men's tees. Okay, cool. And they're like, I don't have any competition. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I just started a business. I don't know who my competitors are. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, what about cuts? Well, no, they're on a completely different level than me. I'm like, are you selling the same product? Yes. Are you going for the same persona? Yes. Should your product do a similar thing? Yes. That's your competition then. Just because they're on a different level, that's a business you're striving to be like. And as soon as you enter that industry, you're directly in competition with them. So you have to remember that as well. So you need to figure out, okay, cool. If I'm selling men's tees, I need to go out there and start looking at people and like brands that are selling men's tees and it's like t-shirts in that sense right there. So for example, this will be Built Basics. So you can go to Facebook ads library. It's super easy. Meta right here, for example, it's literally just like facebookadslibrary.com or Facebook ads library. Just Google it, you'll find it. And you can find, you can search up brands and stuff like that. And you can actually go ahead and look at their ads in that sense right there if you've never done this already. So cool. So with that being said right there, let's see. Here we go. We found some t-shirts they're selling, 5 premium tees for $99. I'm gonna hit shop now. And this is essentially going to take me to their product page. Now, this is their, I guess you could say, their sales page in that sense right there. Whatever the page that they're driving traffic to in that sense right there. Now, when I'm on this page right here, there's a few things we want to note, okay? So first off, and we're going to come back to that in a second of how to find competitors. First off, what is the offer? So we're giving people 5 luxury tees for $99. Let's see. What specifically does it help? How does it help the consumer? What does it do? I'm not really gonna go into all of this, but long story short, they're giving you, some premium t-shirts that you can wear on a daily basis. Their biggest marketing message is like, basically you can wear this to the gym. Basically you can wear this to the office. You can wear this out to the date in that sense right there. And yeah. Drop cut shirts, $95, yada, yada, yada. So what is the offer? How do they talk about the product? So this is the second thing too, is what is the language they're using when they're talking about the product? What are the key things right there? And this product page really doesn't have that much on it in terms of like, maybe like super comfortable, yada, yada, yada. Let's actually click onto maybe something like this right here. I want to really show you guys what I mean by this. So how are they talking about the product? What are the key things they're putting in there? So everyday pant 2.0 for those on the move. Versatile, improved in every way. Answer your question. Perfect pant now featuring a premium flex stretch fabrication, taper cut. So you can see right there how they're describing the product, how they're talking about it, the benefits of the product itself right there. You go to product features right here. You can also see some more like key specifics around it. Fabric and care. So just because it's a clothing brand, like fabric and like the quality of the fabric and all that's really good. Delivery and returns too. So like this is even a way to improve your offer. If none of your competitors offer returns and see how that improves your conversion on your website in that sense right there. So sometimes improving your offer can be literally just like having better customer service in that sense right there. So with some of these other questions, how do they talk about the product? What are the key points they talk about? So that's really big too. What do they talk about? Like what are the key things they highlight? Ultra stretch elite fabric for the highest level of all-day comfort and all-around upgraded slim fit design. So they really focus on the people, or they really focus about the comfort of it, stretchability factors of it, and slim fit design in that sense right there. So, and this is also going to get to my next thing right here. What visuals are presented to help articulate the product to people? So this is a very visual product right here. So we're showing a guy. He looks like he's nicely dressed in just a kind of casual outfit, shows the pants off. But check this out right here. So this is a really cool video. They show a guy in a few different outfits. Looks like he's playing golf, showing off they're good for golf, showing they're good for just around town, or showing off the stretchability factor, the pockets in that sense right there. So he's showing off just the pants and from a video perspective. You don't necessarily need to do video like this. You can simply just do a photo too as well, showing off the key elements to it. You could show a photo of him kind of like stretching it out in that sense right there, and that would also work really well. This is kind of a way they show off like the stretchability factor, because if you were wearing like skinny jeans, it's kind of hard to do that, and if it's not like stretchability in that sense right there. Cool. So next one is, what do the models look like, or people in the photos or videos? So this is also really big right here too, just to start taking notes on who are they marketing to? Like, who's this product for? So like, obviously this is for like, a middle-aged guy, and he definitely looks like he he doesn't really, care about like a street appeal in terms of like street wear in that sense right there. More of kind of like a minimalist, clean look, a little bit of elegance to it, a little bit of sophistication to that look as well. He definitely doesn't look like he works on a farm, maybe like a city job in that sense right there, desk job. Could be maybe a VP, director, business owner, things like that. So a little bit more, probably maybe a little bit more of a higher level income just because it's about $120 for these pair of pants. So you can start looking about things like that. Then the next one is, what do the reviews say? This is really important right here because you want to know what people love and what people hate about this product. Now, this is really important because if you can figure out what people love and what people hate about this product, this is things that you need to make sure that you have on your product. So you want to know what people love and what people hate, because what people hate about this product and this brand, you want to make sure you do not have those same problems. So if everyone hates this brand because, the shipping is terrible, make sure you have good shipping. If everyone loves the stretchability factor of these pants and you're creating the same product, you better make sure your pants are stretchable, and you better even order these pants just to see that stretchability factor to improve your current offering in that sense right there. So figure out people love, people hate. Simply just go to the reviews and literally read every single review. Go through it, figure out the love, figure out the hate, and really dig into that because that's really important right there. And then lastly is, how can I improve my offer based on this research? So actually, after you identify all these key things, go ahead, write all those down, and then spend some time thinking, okay, cool. Hey, there's no way I can compete against this. Okay, cool. Do I need to, really position my product in a different perspective, my offer in a different perspective? Or how can I improve my offer? How can I, maybe, hey, there's no way I can even do the same level right here in terms of just like offering, like my pants aren't stretchable, my pants aren't as comfortable, but they do have a pretty good look, and they do cater to these specific needs, just not the level of as this brand does. Maybe I can go with the lower price route in that sense right there. People love these pants, don't want to pay the high price, then hey, it's premium pants at an affordable price. And that's like another really good thing we've seen work for brands that just couldn't compete with the competition in that sense right there. So how do you actually go ahead and find these competitors? That's the last little golden nugget I'm gonna leave you guys. Is first off, like let's say for example, I was selling men's classic tees, and then what I would do is I was literally just Google men's classic tees, and when you Google that, you're gonna start getting brands that are running Google ads. You can start clicking on their websites and just surveying the market, doing research, good old research. YouTube, literally, like there's a ton of content on YouTube from a fashion perspective of just men showing off like different t-shirts and stuff they're wearing. Start to identify the brands in the market that are selling tees, and then you can start looking and researching their sites and everything like that. And then lastly, you can just go to Facebook ads library, and another really cool thing is just, searching up, like I could do like men's tees, and you can literally just search that phrase right there, and you'll get brands that are selling it. And you can literally see right here, boom, we have fresh, clean tees right here. That's showing off all of these things. So I just wanted to share all that with you guys. Again, it takes research. This is the most crucial step right here for running Facebook ads in 2022, is having a good offer. Again, this is going to allow you to scale more aggressively and create quantum leaps in revenue. And it's the most important and efficient action you can take that will make you the most money. Again, you can have a shitty offer with amazing marketing and you will not get anywhere. You can have a shitty marketing, bad creatives, bad copy, and an amazing offer, and you can still crush it. So this is the biggest thing, is to get your offer aligned, and is part one before you start stepping into the other things like scaling and creating creatives and all that good stuff right there. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you for part two. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and turn on subscribe notifications. So that way when I upload a new video, you'll never miss a single one. All these videos at the end of the day are designed to help you in your business grow and hit your revenue goals, make you more money at the end of the day. hit that like button and drop a comment below of your favorite part of this video. Now, if you own a business and you're curious about how we can help your business scale and hit revenue goals at profitability, then click the link below to book a call with me and my team. We'll hop on a call together, learn a little bit more about your business. And if we think you'll be a good fit, we'll do a strategy session together. And on that strategy session, we'll give you, actionable tips and stuff like that to help you grow your business. And you can take that and run with it, or you have the option to work with us if you choose, and if we think you're a good fit to work with us. Now, with that being said, thanks again so much for tuning in. You should have a video somewhere up along the screen right here that'll take you to another video I think you may enjoy. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you guys later. My name is Nick Theriot. Peace out.